Hello my beautiful peoples and meeples, and welcome back to Inflection, the yearly series where I look back where I've been and look forward to where I'm going to be. Now the one thing I didn't mention in my last year's video version of this is why I do this in January instead of the holidays. Though honestly, who wants to be more stressed over the holidays? And I feel like trying to get a video done over the holidays would be a lot more stressful than it would be. Plus, it's kind of fitting since my channel started this month of January, a couple weeks off, so no biggie. Here's where we are, bit of a fun fact for you. Now I'm sure you've noticed that this year there wasn't as many things that I put out there. Future me is going to put up a graph of the comparison just because I like making graphs. While it may be less things this year, I do feel like that the things I did make were a lot more quality and I'm a lot more proud of. Even though there wasn't as much, I feel like what little there was more good than my year one stuff. Which we should talk about that, by the way. Year one and year two is what I've been calling my years on YouTube, and I just want to kind of name them so that way it's kind of like a unique thing. So if I had to name year one, it'd probably be now or never, because when I started the channel it was kind of a, oh, might as well, it's now or never, just kind of a start and the rest is history. This year, I think I want to call it storming, because a lot of rough patches, but the formations of bigger ideas and new thoughts are there brewing like a storm. Very poetic, I know. I like writing things. Getting back to the channel itself, most of what has happened has been the same since the SOC 3 video. So if you haven't seen that, you should check it out because it's a bit more in-depth of where I've been than this video will be. And then also this year was introducing Arrow. Arrow is a character that I've wanted to introduce in general for a while now, and he does have some symbolism behind him and a meaning to him. What that is, I will let you guys figure that out. No story spoilers, but I hope you guys like him, and hopefully I'll include him in more things in the future. As for what's next on the channel, it's a bit complicated. Recently, I watched a video by YouTuber Truthless, and he mentioned in that video how there's this culture that has been developed that expects young people to be as successful as possible, and it's led to this generation of new creators wondering if they're enough. It's a very great video in general. I will link his video in the description because I think it's a really helpful video. When I watched that, I realized that I myself was putting a lot of stress and pressure on myself to be the best and do everything super high quality all the time, which I now realize is dumb because I don't know what I'm doing. As much as I like to pretend I have a plan, I honestly don't. So what does this mean for the channel? Don't worry, this doesn't mean I'm quitting, it's just I'm probably going to try toning back a bit on how big my projects are and being willing to experiment a bit more to see what sticks. And if something sticks, we'll go from there. What this means in a more defined term is probably you're going to see a lot more unique content, more original music. I'm probably going to rework the big mystery lore project I teased in my third update video. I guess the best way to describe this channel right now is it's like a time capsule where it's able to be enjoyed and I can look back on it and see where I've come from. Kind of like the Anthropo channel, except I don't plan on quitting on a certain time. Oh, almost forgot to mention live streams. They will be returning, I don't know when, but I do want to get back into live streaming eventually. I have some ideas of unique live streams too. I don't know when that will happen, but I will keep you guys updated either in the community tab or in the Discord, which I will put a link to in the description. TLDR, I'm still here, I'm going to still be making videos, it just might take longer, and they're going to be a bit more unique than what you may expect of me. Don't worry, I'm not going away, just making sure that I can maintain mental health and quality on this channel, because that's what I care most about for this channel. Lastly, I just want to say thank you for sticking around and dealing with my absences and just sticking around for the ride. You guys have given me the motivation to continue making things, and for that I am eternally thankful. And with that, year 2 of the Vertigo channel comes to a close. Thank you all, peoples and meeples, for joining, and I will see you on the flip side.